Some have criticized both myself and the participants of Alatra for allegedly promoting apocalyptic sentiments. But that characterization is simply untrue. We are actively seeking ways to overcome this crisis. Unlike others, we are doing everything in our power to find constructive solutions to an escalating threat. The truly apocalyptic mindset is exhibited by those who either deny the existence of the problem, refuse to confront reality, or passively accept the inevitability of catastrophe. Unfortunately, I am compelled to state that, at present, no one understands the cause and effect relationships of climate and geodynamic changes as deeply as the organization Alatra. This is indeed the case. In our world, science is fragmented and heavily influenced by funding, as well as economic and political interest. As humanity, it is time for us to acknowledge this. It is precisely for this reason that we have entered so deeply into the cycle of catastrophes. If things were otherwise active, measures to prevent a planetary catastrophe would have been implemented long ago. As a result, the implementation of a planned degassing operation faces serious obstacles, most notably the fact that Alatra has been designated an undesirable organization in Russia. In the end, the only group seriously working to solve the problem has been driven out of the country. Instead of continuing the research initiated by Alatra scientists, the Russian scientific establishment, represented by so-called experts like Vinogradov of the Russian Academy of Sciences, has done absolutely nothing. Undoubtedly, within Russian scientific circles, there are competent scientists with the necessary qualifications who are currently forced to remain silent due to immense pressure, and I will explain why a bit later. However, the majority of them specialize in other fields and have never engaged with the questions that now demand our immediate attention. So the inevitable question is simply this: how long will it take to develop expertise on this issue from scratch? Do you, esteemed colleagues, have that time available to you? Do you possess those years deemed necessary to achieve our mission? I'll withhold my answer for the moment. If the contribution of the Alatra scientific community is excluded from the equation concerning your future, what conclusion will you ultimately reach? Think about that. After my visual example with the balloon, I hope that now all scientists around the world, including those in Russia, even individuals like Vinogradov, and even young children, have understood that if the excess pressure is not released from our balloon, it will burst.